A new move to try to stem the flow of migrants into the U.S. Sources tell CBS News the Biden administration is planning to deploy U.S. immigration officials to Panama to help local authorities screen and deport migrants. The Central American country is a key transit point for people who are hoping to reach the southern border of the U.S. The Department of Homeland Security has identified a team that will be dispatched there once a final agreement is reached. This year alone, more than 450,000 migrants have crossed a rugged jungle that connects Panama with South America called the Darian Gap. That is a major increase compared to last year, according to Panamanian government data. CBS News immigration reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez broke this story, and he joins us now from Mission, Texas. Hi to you, Camilo. Explain to us how exactly this would work. If you've got 500,000 people crossing the Darian Gap, it seems like you'd need to send hundreds of U.S. agents to even make a dent in that flow of humans heading north.
That is a critical question, Nancy. U.S. officials tell CBS News that the Department of Homeland Security has already internally identified a team of asylum officers and deportation agents who will be sent to Panama to help that Central American country screen migrants for humanitarian protection and also to deport those who don't qualify. And it is part of an effort to reduce the flow of migrants into the notorious Darian Gap. Nancy, that is that jungle, a once impenetrable jungle, I should underscore, that divides Panama and Colombia, and it is now a major transit route for hundreds of thousands of migrants hoping to reach the U.S. Almost 500,000 people have crossed that jungle, including about 50% of them being children and women this year alone on foot. That is a once unthinkable number, Nancy, for this jungle where many years this was unpenetrable. And it is an illustration, Nancy, this effort is that the Biden administration is willing to take unprecedented initiatives to try to reduce these unprecedented levels of migration here along the U.S.-Mexico border. In just fiscal year 2023, Border Patrol recorded over 2 million migrant apprehensions here. That is only the second time in U.S. history that has ever happened, Nancy.
Yeah, recognition, obviously, that they need to do something differently, Camilo, but how exactly would this work? I mean, these migrants are walking through this thick jungle, as you pointed out. They're not walking through Panama City and stopping in at a U.S. government office. So how exactly would they, would they apprehend these individuals? And then what would they do? Just say, OK, you get to continue on your journey and you need to go back to your home country?
Well, once migrants get out of the Darian jungle on foot, they are typically encountered by United Nations officials and Panamanian officials. The objective of this operation, Nancy, is to have those Panamanian officials screen these migrants, stop them, and decide whether or not they qualify for protection in Panama. And if they don't qualify for asylum in Panama, then the U.S. goal is to have those migrants deported to their home countries like Venezuela. And again, it is designed to reduce that flow into Central America before the migrants reach the U.S.-Mexico border.
This is really interesting. What does the Panamanian government think about this? Why are they willing to cooperate with the U.S. in this way? And which of the migrants from which countries would be most likely to be allowed to continue on?
It's another critical question, Nancy. I was told by U.S. officials that the Panamanian government, I should say, requested this assistance specifically. They asked the U.S. for money, for employees and staffing and resources to bolster its deportation efforts because in fiscal year 2012, Panama only saw about 2,000 migrants cross the Darian jungle. Now it is 500,000. So the migration flows into that country have changed dramatically, and that's why that country is now requesting this help. In terms of who will be affected by this operation, Nancy, it will most likely be Venezuelan migrants. The vast majority of the migrants crossing the Darien jungle are from Venezuela, about 90% of them. And so many of these migrants are leaving that economic crisis in Venezuela. And this is yet another effort that the administration has taken to reduce the flow of migration from Venezuela. I think you can recall, Nancy, that just a few weeks ago, the Biden administration started sending deportation flights to Venezuela for the first time in U.S. history.
It's a really intriguing notion. It'll be fascinating to watch and see if it works. Camilo Montoya-Galvez at the U.S.-Mexico border, thank you so much.